Really? What the hell? Stupid tape. Why is it so sticky? Alright. What's up, everybody? Here we are today hanging out in my shop, my favorite place to be, of course. And today, we were just out flying on the wettest, sandiest beach that I've ever been on yet. And what was so crazy was my paramotor is completely sandy. I don't want to say I'm upset about it. You know, I kind of half expected it, but now I'm trying to clean it all up, trying to make it look nice and new again. So let me go grab a rag. Oliver, you trying to go now? Come on, real quick. Come on, we're gonna get you up. Go. Sorry about that. My cat's also a crybaby. I gotta let him in the house sometimes. So, like I said, we're hanging out here in the shop. I'm gonna start trying to clean up my paramotor here, wipe it all down, make it look all nice and new. Try to make this thing look pretty good, I guess. I wish I knew where my other rag was. But yeah, so what's going on? It's 4 o'clock Eastern time. It's Wednesday. I'm trying to get really used to doing these lives at certain times. Hopefully we get some other paramotor pilots up on here. I want to really spray down all my buckles here. Turn this a little bit so everybody can see. Very nice. So the only thing that I don't really necessarily like so much about turning the phone sideways is that I don't get the whole view of what I'm trying to actually get. I could maybe if I bring it back a little bit farther. Okay. Boom. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so first things first is I want to work on the front of this here. Try to really clean up this craziness. I got sand everywhere! What's up, Eric? What's going on, dude? What's happening, man? Did you see my video that I just posted of my uncut video of what it's really like when I go flying? What's up, dude? I'm trying to set this camera up too, Eric, so everybody can kind of see what I'm trying to do here. Go a little farther back, maybe. There we go. It's a little better. It's a little better. You saw my video that I just posted of me flying on the beach? Oh, I definitely don't look. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. So, Eric, what are you up to today, dude? So, what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to clean out all this sand that I have in here, which I have a ton of sand in here. So I'm going to get my little air chuck out here, wherever that's hiding. Where's my air chuck? Aha! My trusty air chuck, and I'm going to try to blow some of the sand off of this thing. It actually really always upsets me when I get it covered in sand, especially like what I did today. So I'm going to try to see what we can do about that. So, what are you up to, Eric? What do you got going on today? Anything good? Let's see here. Shouldn't be this hard. Alright. Get my air hose out here. But yeah, Eric, so I'm really trying to get used to doing these lives on like Mondays, Wednesdays, and trying to aim for Fridays. We'll see how that really goes. Hopefully I can stick with them and we'll just see how it happens. So, what do you got going on for dinner? You got anything good going on for dinner? Chilling. Did you go to school today, Eric? Did you go to school today? There we go. Man, that was a ton of sand that just came out of that corner. Alright. So I'm going to lift this up here. I actually have a whole nother pouch that's under here. Right here. And this is where I actually keep my speed bar, which we're gonna try to attach that to and see how that goes. But I want to try to blow this up. Nice. Try to blow all my little stuff out. Try to make sure there's no sand in anything. I hate seeing sand. Normally I like to take the air chuck and I'll like blow basically every spot that I can, you know, and especially if you guys saw my uncut video today, you'll see. Yuvraj, what's up, dude? So, Yuvraj, you said that you watched my video earlier, right? My uncut video of this morning of me flying the SkyMax. You can tell that in the video where I flew at, it was very muddy sand, and I had to like take off on the dune grass, which I wasn't too happy about because there's a hard grass that's kind of there. It kind of makes you a little worried about the wing. But I was able to get off the ground, no problem. But when I came down and landed, not only was it starting to rain, when I put the wing down on that muddiness, it totally, like not only just got all over the wing, but it got all over the paramotor when I came and slid in on my landing. And I'm not too happy about it, so I'm just trying to really clean the paramotor off. And, wow, done. So, and I'm also going to try to hook up the speed bar. We're going to see how that goes. Trying to blow all the sand off of this today. Get my throttle free here. What are you up to today, Yuvraj? What do you got going on? You got anything good going on today, Yuvraj? I like to spray my whole motor down too. And I like to spray this stuff. Okay, put this one down, my throttle up in my pull start. Shouldn't go anywhere. So what do we got going on today, guys? I'm here hanging out in the shop. Please repeat what you're asking from me. Yuvraj, I said that, did you watch my video? Did you see how I came in and landed? Did you see how muddy the sand was today? Did you see that? Wow, she is dirty. Did you guys see all that today? Man, she is so dirty. Hate that. I hate a dirty paramotor. definitely my biggest pet peeve lately is a dirty paramotor. So you, Raj, what do you got going on today? Same with you, Eric. Do you got any questions for me today? Alright, we basically have almost all the sand off of this thing. And then I can start trying to attempt to hook up the speed bar that I can't wait to attempt to try. I haven't tried to do that with the new speed bar setup I have. Okay, we basically got all the sand off the paramotor, which makes me happy. That's all right, Eric. That's cool. All right, so for now, I guess I'll just use the rest of the air up in the tank and just get the rest of the sand off of this. Normally, like what I do after I go beach flying is that I'll spray WD-40 down, not on the harness side, but on the motor side. But what I want to do though is kind of get a little bit of WD-40 on all my my clip-ins, you know, because they're starting to feel a little rough and sandy in there. So I want to do something about that. And my pull star tube's been acting up too. So we're going to definitely check that out as well. Almost got all the sand off of this. Got sand right in my eye. That was good. Remember, if you're going to be using the air chuck, definitely use eye protection, because that was a little silly of me. Okay. Alright, it's basically all the air out of my tank. So, to most of you guys, do you guys know what a speed bar is and what it actually does on a paramotor? Wow, Yuvraj, did you send me money? Is that what that is? Thanks, dude. You didn't have to do that, man. I didn't even know that was possible. Thanks, man. Well, I really do appreciate it. I guess it's going to go right towards back to the YouTube channel, so you're the man. For US dollars, I got 24 cents, man. Thanks, dude. Hey, that's the first I've ever gotten from a viewer, so thank you very much, dude. I really do appreciate that. You didn't have to do that, man. I can't drink enough water today, it seems like. I can't believe you did that, Yuvraj. Very nice of you, man. So now, before I go trying to set up the speed bar, well, I'm going to show you guys what I do with how I keep my paramotor so clean. And you guys can see, yep, almost. Whoa, I almost slid down in the sand. Alright, so now we have the paramotor here, right? And normally, like, what I like to do to keep it really nice and clean, I hate that you guys can't really, I hate that it's not upright. Try to higher this up. Okay, so what I like to normally do in this kind of case is, so Like, I'm gonna spray the buckles down, my clip-ins for the front of the harness. I do giveaways. Yes, I have a giveaway that is coming up very soon, which I am very excited about. So, gotta make sure you stay tuned to that. So, but yeah, so like what I do on this end for keeping the motor clean, I get a can of WD-40, right? It's the best stuff to use. And also, I do so much beach flying that like I'm in salt air all the time. I'm around sand, you know, and then sometimes now when I'm doing these foot drags and stuff like that, I'm picking up all this sand. So what I do is I get a rag, I soak the rag down like this. I get it really good and wet like that, and then I'll start to just wipe things down. I normally start out with the prop first. Get the prop done, wipe that down. And as I wipe the prop down, I also like do an inspection on the prop, make sure that nothing looks like it's getting hurt. But I do need to add like a prop tape on this so I don't start actually really messing it up. Then I do the airbox. Airbox looks good. And then when it comes to the exhaust, which will probably be hard to tell on the video, is where my springs are up by the head. I'll actually soak that, but what I do is I put the rag behind it like this, so when I spray towards the harness, I don't actually spray the harness. So then I just grab it a little bit, keeping it nice, and then I'll start wiping the exhaust down from the inside. Then I do the same thing because there's another set of springs right here on the head. It's a 2-piece header, and they did that because these are actually known for breaking when they're 1 piece. So it's like an upgrade that they do to these. So like same thing. Spray it, wipe it down on both sides. Get this thing looking nice and shiny here. Then we wipe up the whole exhaust. Very nice. Then up top here, same thing. I put the rag behind like so. Do a little nice soak job. And this really does a huge, huge difference to the Paramotor. It really does help keep it really looking brand new all the time. And, you know, for me, it's an aircraft. I really want this always looking pristine, clean, and always looking really good. And like I said, in a few minutes here, we're going to check out the speed bar and we're going to see how that's going to go. We're going to see if we can't really attach that right now or not. So, which I'm really looking forward to. So, wiping everything else down that I can just touch. This rag's a little bit bigger than what I normally would use. I couldn't find my normal rag. But this is actually doing the job for now, but not what I really wanted it to do, but it's alright. Alright, so we basically have everything wiped down that I want to wipe down. I want to wipe the clutch wheel down, so I spin that like this. Very nice. Over time. Okay, very nice, dude. That's looking really nice and clean. Alright, so now we have the Paramotor really nice and cleaned up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spin the Paramotor around and we're going to check out the speed bar and see what we can do about the speed bar. Yeah, thanks, man. You watched the video? That's awesome. So I actually really appreciate your comment. I'm trying to do a little bit more of my uncut videos when I fly alone so I can show you guys what it's really like for me to get set up on a different LZ spot, a whole nother beach that I went and flew at today. And yeah, that was actually a lot of fun, but it stunk that that it started to rain and that the ground was actually like muddy sand. I wasn't actually prepared for that, and when I walked out there and I was setting up, I didn't even realize. I knew that it was wet, but I wasn't realizing that it was like this mud sand, which was like really terrible for the wing. And not only was it terrible for the wing, when I came in and I landed, I sprayed the whole Paramotor down with my legs or my feet, because when I came in and landed, I did like a 10-foot slide, you know, and it just peppered the whole thing, you know. But now we got the Paramotor pretty much like sand free right now, which I'm pretty happy about. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna spin this around and I wanna hook my speed bar up. Can you show the EOS engine? The EOS engine actually right now is kind of buried right now, Yuvraj. I can get that out in a little bit. Oh man. Mike, I can't believe that's you. I was just about to ask your name. Yeah, dude, it was pretty sweet. The landing was pretty epic, dude. So you, Raj, I will pull it out in a few minutes here, okay? See if I can. But I want to really check out the speed bar. Yeah, Raj, you think it's a good idea for me to do a giveaway on the EOS engine? What do you think? Hopefully we get some other paramotor pilots on here. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. That's kind of the goal. I kind of want to get another paramotor setup, give away the EOS, and I want to give away that one wing too. But the idea is, I got to get those shirts going along, and I got to get that going. I got to stop wasting time on that. I got to stop procrastinating. But yeah, so in this bag right here, so I got this bag, right? And this bag actually came with my Roadster 322 meter. This is actually for my wing. It's so I can I guess if I was going on a trip, it's much better of a bag to actually pack it up in. But in this bag, I have my speed bar. So this is so cool. So the speed bar here, oh look at that, it even says ozone. So the speed bar here has these two strings on both sides, right? Both sides. And they have these hooks here. And these hooks here are what hook up to my trim, or to my wing itself. I would get the giveaway. It would be like if you had a Lamborghini at your house. Alright, so I'm assuming the speed bar is going to hook up like this. And what's so cool about here, I'm going to lower this down so you guys can see how this is going to hook up. Lower this down. Let me bring my chair. Man, I can't believe that I'm seeing the sun come out right now. All right, let's go a little bit lower. Oh, that's as low as it goes. No. Okay, so I'm going to sit here while I do this, I guess. So right here on the bottom of my harness here. So hold on, let's get these all clipped back in here. Each one by one. It's amazing how much better all these clip-ins are working now since I sprayed them with just the air chuck. Okay, so the bottom of my harness, right, is right here. And what's so cool is right here, there's this little Velcro setup right here. Wow, this is my first time me actually opening this up. So that opens up. This speed bar right here, right, goes right in here like this. This is freaking awesome. Okay, let's see how this actually goes. Hold on a second. I guess this rolls up here. Give me a second. Give me a second. Come on, baby. Okay, not like that, because that looks kind of annoying. Let's see here. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So that's how it goes on there, just like that, right? That's on there pretty good, too. Like, I can give it good pressure, and that's not going anywhere. So now, what we have here on the harness is that we have like these little, it's probably so hard to tell, but we have these little strings here. Man, I wonder how these are actually going to work. These look like little cotter pin setups. So what I gotta do is, I gotta untie this, loop this through these holes here, get it through here, and then the rest of it goes up from there. So let's see how that's going to actually go. Did you clean your wing out after? Yeah, I had to clean the wing out, dude, like right after. I went home and yeah, dude, it was soaking wet. I'm gonna try to lower this stand down here, see if I can't let you guys see more like what I'm doing a little better, if that's gonna be possible. Man, the stand's actually so nice, but it's like super hard to work with too. Come on, baby. Okay, there we go. A little bit lower now. All right, so now, all right, so there we go. Yeah, yeah, Eric, he's saying that if he won it, it would be like having a Lamborghini at his house. So, like I said, we got the speed bar attached, right? I've been trying to have the speed bar. And what's so cool about the speed bar here is that it just sits in this Velcro setup, and the whole goal is, you know, when I would push on this, it would break that open and then it'll drop, but it won't actually fully drop. The idea is it'll be within a kicking feet range. Trying to see what would be better here. I guess I would wrap it up. No. I'm actually, like I said, this is my first time me trying to hook up this speed bar to this harness, so yeah, it has to be like that. That's how it would go on there. And like I said, so now, like I said, I have these loops here. See, I have this loop here, kind of like very stretchy. And then on the side here, I have these little wheels that have sand in them, but it's okay. So right now, we're gonna untie this. We're gonna see how this actually goes. Looks like I can pull all these through. Okay, boom, all right. No knots, all right. So like I said, on the end of this, you guys can see it's got like this little cool hook tooth to it, and that's to go to my right, or you know, my setup on my wing. Oh man, it's so nice that we're trying to do this. So now, the idea is it goes through the loop here, just like this, right? And then, how would I get it through here? I guess I have to take this apart. So let's do that. I'm gonna unclip this right now, which is like this little cool wheel that's on the side. So I guess once I hook this speed bar up, it's always on, which is, I guess, what I've been waiting to do. Alright, well actually, man, I've never actually taken this part off. Come on, baby. Ow, it's actually really hard to get my hand in here. See if I can do this. Trying to, there we go. Oh man. Yeah, because there's no way that I can feed this through here, right? Without, yeah, I have to take it apart. So just bear with me for 1 second here. I might have to get a flathead. Give me a flathead. One on a flathead. So I have like this little, like I said, this little cool wheel here, and it's got like a little cotter pin that I can't take apart because I have fat fingers. Come on. Come on, baby. Oh, I can't get it, actually. It's kind of annoying. This is so small. Why would you do that? Okay, there we go. Now, I can probably get this off, right? Gotta loop this around. I'll show you guys this wheel once I can start. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was actually really, really hard. I guess that's a good thing that it's that hard to get off, but take this out. Alright, so here's the wheel right here that I was just trying to get out. That was tough. Let's see here. I'm sorry. Alright, so this now I can actually put back on with the string in here. So once the string's in here, it's in here. So put this back on the same way. And then here's the thing I was just trying to like split apart that I actually couldn't split apart. I will do that in a minute, Yuvraj. Let me try to actually finish doing my what's it called here? My speed bar. I'm dying to know what this is going to be like. Man, it's amazing how tight this clip here is, or whatever we're calling this. Why are you so tight? Man, I cannot believe how tight this is. It's so tight that I can't get it. Let's try getting something a little bit pointier. This has a little bit more of a pointier head to it. Man, it's tough. Why is it gotta be so hard? Okay, there we go. I got it split now. Let's try to get it in the hole here. No. Oh man, it's gotta be hard. Man, it's gonna be crazy to have my speed bar set up for the first time on this when I'm dying to have it on here. Man, this is actually kind of really hard. I'm gonna try this one more time. This is just the one. Oh. This is just the one side. I haven't even attempted the other side yet. I can't believe how hard this is. This is like my life. But I guess it's really good that it's this hard to... There we go. Oh. Alright, we're going to get this right now. Man, I'm going to lose this in the shop if I can't get this. It's a little annoying. Alright, come on, baby. Alright. There we go. We'll keep it in there, Dan. Alright. I got it. That was really hard for some reason. But, okay, so that's in there. So now, this can't actually ever come off of this side, which is sweet. And now, what happens is, this just comes straight up to my wing, yeah. Alright. And it's gonna hook up like somewhere right around here. So now, because now I have this, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna hook this up for now though, so it's not like in the way. Guess I'm gonna have it right up here. It's actually not a bad idea to keep it. Alright, so now I'm gonna do the other side. I hope that the other side isn't anywhere near as bad, so what's going on? Who's in the chat? Pass a thin. Yeah, I'm trying so hard, Yuvraj. It's not easy. It's actually really hard for some reason. Because for some reason, it's like, I guess because it's the first time me ever having to mess with this, it just seems very tight. But maybe the second time here I can, yeah, there we go. This one came off a lot easier because clearly I'm starting to kind of figure it out a little bit better. Okay, so pull this out. Okay. So a little cotter with a little like key ring, you know, set up. The key ring is what's really hard to deal with. And the cool little wheel, right? And then what we have here. Ooh, water! Gotta drink water! Yuvraj, did you see the dolphins in the video today? Boom. Like I said, this side has the same kind of little hook on there. You see it? Very cool. Same thing, goes through this loop first. Got it through the loop. Okay, then we put it right through here. So now it's going to go in between that wheel. It's kind of hard to see, but in between the wheel. Get the cotter back, which the cotter goes on the inside. I already forgot because I'm foolish Dan. Okay. Okay. Now for our little key ring, nightmare setup here that I gotta try to put back on, but hopefully I can get this maybe more like first try. We'll see. It's gotta be so hard. Why? I don't know. Alright, wow. I got it the first try on this side. I guess the other side was the trial and error side. Okay, so that's on. Right? Okay, nice. So now the speed bar is fully attached. And I don't have, yeah, it doesn't hook up to anywhere else. Yeah, it doesn't go to anywhere else. So what I'm doing for now is just I have these loops on my harness that I want to just run them through just so I know that they're there. But yeah, there it is. It's pretty sweet that I have this actually on here now. Epic. Huh. Wow. Yeah, so now, like I said, these have these little cool hooks on them. They hook up to my setup on my wing, to the speed bar setup, obviously. And what happens is when you use this, it makes the angle of the attack of the wing with like a cool flex to it, and it makes it so you can go actually faster while you're up in the air. That actually makes me happy that I finally have this actually all going now. Oh, okay. This is where it hooks up to right here. Here's my other wheel. So now, I gotta figure out how to actually get it through there. So let's see next. So cool. I have these other wheels here on the side of my harness. I knew I had another setup somewhere. I was just trying to think where the heck it was at. Here it is. But how do I get it through there? How do I do that? Huh, that's actually a good question. How would I do that? Man, I got a little stumped on the harness here now. I might have to actually look this part up to see what's going on with this. How would I get it in there? Yeah, I wonder if I should have took this apart first. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's a part. And I'm assuming that once this all goes up, this would be on the outside of everything. Wow, it's amazing how easy that was just to get off of there. Okay. Boom. Now, let's do that again, see if I can't really do that right. Wow, that's actually really tough. How did that happen? Oh, I see. Like this. Aha! It's a little choke pull setup. That's so funny. Alright, so that's it. So that's how it hooks up. So, man, it's completely on the outside. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So that hangs out on the outside. Epic. I'm actually digging that a lot. Alright, speed bar is finished on that side. Now I gotta do it on the other side, see if we got any comments. Can you show where it attaches to the glider? So I don't have the glider in here right now, and it's actually still spinning outside. Raj, so I don't want to bring it out. So, but yeah, so, wow, we've already been on the live for 40 minutes already. Alright, so I have another ring here that I actually didn't see on this side at first, so let's try to do that now. And what I want to do is, obviously, after the live, I want to double check. Check it out. So see how the tooth is on there, or this little hook you want to call it? It's hard to see in the video. So all you do is you push this through a little bit, right? Give it a little bit of slack on the line here. Try to give it some slack here. There we go. Give it slack, right? Get it over that. Boom. Now I should be able to get this off, I think. Wow, it's hard. Okay, there we go. Boom. So now this is off. This is that setup right here that actually hooks to the speed bars setup on the wing. Very nice. Okay, so now this is gonna go up. I gotta make sure that, try to see how this would work. So once this goes up in my wing, so this is gonna go up through this way. Yep. It's hard to tell, you know. You don't want, I guess, this to be dragging on anything. That's what I'm trying to be sure of. Because see how now this is gonna be behind all this stuff. Yeah, that's behind everything. Yeah, so Pilot Tom was telling me that there's gonna be drag, and now I see what he's talking about. Clearly gonna be some drag. Oh. What just happened? For some reason I keep having a weird. Okay, so this would go around. Yeah, this goes around. Yeah, that goes through. Okay, there we go. There it is. Boom. Nice. We got my speed bar set up. Pretty epic. All right, nice. So now my speed bar is attached. Like I said, this is gonna hook up to my wing. My only question is, when I'm sitting in this, I guess, yeah, I guess that's probably pretty good length. I guess I'll find out once I'm up there trying to do that. I wonder how else would I figure that out? Because I guess I can shorten the line up on this end, right? Yeah, I can shorten up the line on this end. All right, nice. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, man, that's pretty crazy. So now I can just lay this right there in the front. Boom. So yeah, this one, yeah. Yeah, behind everything. Yeah, it's kind of a little confusing to do that because it just looks like I'm going to be dragging so bad on the setup. But hey, at least the speed bar is set up now. Yuvraj, I still can't get over that you sent me a little bit of money. That was really cool of you. You did not have to do that. Okay, set my camera up a little bit better here if I can. Whoa, what just happened with my setup? All right, but we just got to set up the speed bar, which is pretty sweet. This is the speed bar down low, right? So what happens is it attaches to the harness, right? And it's Velcroed right here, so that's how it always just, I guess, lives there, you know? If I was just to do some regular flying, it would never drop. But then I would use my feet, I would use my heel, I'd kick it down, and then boom. It's not gonna go that far because it won't go down that far, but yeah, that's the idea of the speed bar. I'm actually super happy about it. Let's see here, where is it? Right here. Yeah, it's super cool actually. Actually, really excited about it. Yeah, it's something that, you know, I've been really dying to overcome and do the right way. So, I wonder if I had it like that, it's easier to rip. Yeah, there's some things I want to look up and wonder why it kind of seems a little funny to me. But yeah, so regardless though, speed bar is set up. Pretty sweet. I think I have it set up correctly. So, just gonna hang these over the side. I gotta figure out like what to do with the access of these because it kind of bugs me out a little. Because if I guess that every time I'd go and fly, I would just always have it hooked up, regardless. Like if I was going to use it, but if I didn't use it, then it's no big deal. So, but yeah, it's pretty awesome though, man. I'm pretty happy that I just finally did that. It's awesome. Probably get some rubber bands or something and have it so these like just live somewhere else. Yeah, I'm gonna figure something out with that because I don't want them just always flopping around. So Mike, it's so cool. I was just saying that right now it's actually attached to the bottom of the harness. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's this little spot right here underneath, right here in the center of the seat, and it's Velcro. So like the idea is you would push your heel on this part right here. It's kind of hard to do it by hand, but you would push it with your heel and then see how this part unfolds right here, see? Because normally this would be like this, you know what I mean? On the harness, you can't even see it right now. And then there it is open. So then when you're up in the air and you use it and then you're done, it's only going to be hanging like somewhere around here. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so the idea is when you go to take off, you have it Velcroed. And probably when you're up in the air long enough, you could probably Velcro it back if you feel like it's annoying. But I watch like Pilot Tom and Ryan and Azmat and them. They land with it hanging down at that point. So I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. See, I'm definitely going to get that double checked for sure once I'm out there for the first time with it. But yeah, that's the idea of it. Like it hangs right underneath the harness. Like right now, I'm not even touching it. It's just Velcroed. And then you use your heel to break off the Velcro, and then, you know, you do it as like a one motion push, you know, and then you change the angle of the attack of the wing. Instead of the wing being like this, you almost bend it like the other way. And then you're, you know, then we're talking about some serious speed, you know. So I'm pretty excited about that. It's just going to be nice really to be able to use the speed bar when I'm caught in high winds. Yeah, I'll probably gain anywhere from like 10 to maybe even 15 miles an hour depending on the situation, you know. And it would be cool, like, if there's times where, like, the sun's setting and it's time to get back to the LZ and we got to do it quick and just letting out my trims isn't enough, you know. It is nice to have this extra little bit of boost, you know. I'm actually really looking forward to it. The only thing that my main concern is right now about the speed bar is there like enough slack in the line, or is it going to be too tight when I go to push, you know? That's my only question. It's something that I'm going to try to read in my manual tonight now after having this hooked up. I was looking at a couple things, but yeah, but now, like I said, so we got a couple hook-in points. We got the top one here on the side harness, hard to tell. We got the side one here, right? It's another wheel, like that we had to go through, and then we got these little funny little spongy hooks. So, but yeah, all in all, the Paramotor's back to looking really clean. We got the hook to speed bar up. I got to post another video today on YouTube, which was really exciting. I always love being able to post another video online. It's something that I really look forward to doing. I love sharing the passion with everybody. And really, it's just it's a really epic adventure. So Yuvraj, my wing is not outside. It's still kind of raining and more rain's actually coming. So right now it's actually inside the house with the fan blowing on it because I did get it wet earlier and I had to wipe all the muddy sand off of it. And Mike, by the way, dude, did you text your dad to see if I saw him today? I'm actually curious to know if that was him when I was flying around. You can totally tell in the video when I was flying. I was like, dude, is that Mike's dad? It looked just like him. You know, don't get me wrong, I was up a little kind of high to really be able to tell, but you know, it was just pretty cool though to think that that was him. And I think it was him metal detecting. I could be totally wrong, but it looked like him. Yeah, it's cool. I seriously wonder if it was him. I know he metal detects. That's why I thought it was him, dude. It looked just like him, man. Dude, it was so funny. He had waders on, like mud boots, jeans, like a flannel coat, and I think he was wearing a hat like he normally does. I think it was totally him. It was funny. He had like his metal detector, and I think he had a little bucket with him. If you look in the video, you see it. He was right by the roller coaster. And I guess by the time I was flying today, it was like around 11. I think it was around 11 o'clock when I was flying around there. Because, dude, it started to rain, I think, really good around 12 o'clock. So I think it was around 11. So Yuvraj, right now I'm just hanging out in the shop. My next live I'll do, Yuvraj, I'll do stuff in the house, okay? For sure. So, man, what time is it right now? I can't actually tell the time. Wow, I can't believe it's already almost 5 o'clock. Yeah, so I can't believe it. I'm pretty happy with today. Like, I got to go up in the air, go flying around. I was pretty bummed out with how the ground was. Yeah, I can't believe what time it already is, Mike. It's pretty crazy how the time just freaking flies by like it does. But yeah, dude, it's funny. I was talking to Pilot Pat today, and Pilot Pat told me that no matter the time he goes to Wildwood Beach, the sand is always muddy, like all the way up to the entryway, which is kind of really odd to think. Because, like, to think about it, why is it so wet there? And it didn't rain at all this morning before I got there. But I did notice a lot of, like, big water spots that were, like, halfway up the beach. So I wonder if the tide has been coming up very high. Yeah, no, dude, it was like muddy sloppy, dude. I was actually really blown away because I had my paramotor sat on it first. And I didn't even realize that it was actually sinking a little bit. Yuvraj, right now it's raining. Yeah, dude, it's so crazy because like every time I go to the normal beach that I fly at, dude, it's never like that. I've never seen the sand muddy where I typically fly at, ever. Like, ever. I was like super shocked and blown away by that. But regardless of that, it was still a really good time. My takeoff wasn't bad for a forward launch. That was I was really nervous about the forward launch because I couldn't mess up, and if I did, then I would have soaked the wing. So right now, Yuvraj, I'll just show you by just moving the camera. My garage door's open and it's raining outside. I hate always like moving my camera too because Yuvraj, when I move my camera around, it starts to get blurry. No, it was a lot of fun. I was scared about that landing because it was weird when I came in and did the I shouldn't say scared, but when I came in and did the landing, I was coming so fast that it didn't feel right. Like I felt like I wasn't in a headwind, and then I realized I wasn't in a headwind. I was in a crosswind setup, and what happened was, I guess, I took off with a headwind coming directly off the ocean, but when I was up in the air, and by the time I saw those dolphins and I was flying around, the wind started to come from the north to the south, like a crosswind. I just didn't realize it when I was up in the air. I kind of did, but I didn't, I guess, see it in time. But regardless, yeah, it was just a good time. It's always a good time to go out paramotoring. It's never a bad time. And, I'm actually super happy that I got all the sand off of this thing. This thing was so filthy, man, and I hate it when it's like that. And actually, that was the first time it's actually been that dirty. I've never seen this thing look like that. And to me, I like lose sleep over that stuff. It's so funny that you say that. I actually was debating that, and I wished that I walked around that a little more to see if there was power lines there. I would have done it if I would have known there was no power lines, because there was a couple people that were working at that hotel that were right there, and they like all stopped working when they saw me like unloading the paramotor. And I kind of wish I did that to show them like, you know, how cool it really is, you know. So I felt a little bad that I didn't do that, but I wanted to. That would have been freaking epic, you know. That would have been really cool, actually. Oh man, I am so happy about how clean this paramotor is and how there's like, I want to say like 98% of the sand is off of this thing. I don't know if you guys saw it in the video or not, but like when I was done and landed and then I was trying to like stow the wing away, dude, this thing got so pepper sprayed by that muddy sand from that slide. I did like a 6 to maybe like 8 foot slide in on my landing, and it was epic. But man, I hated how I like laced this whole paramotor up, and it's so funny. Like right before I took off, I knew that I was gonna get it so dirty. Oh, I know. Me and Azmat that one time landed in the parking lot of the other island, and that was awesome. We landed at the vehicles, and that was super cool. That's something that I wish that I could do more of. But, you know, I guess as the summer season's coming, you know, the beach flights are actually going to start coming more to an end, which is kind of a shame because, you know, once there's lifeguards on the beach, we can't fly on the beach anymore. Dude, you know what kills me, Mike, is that I didn't bring the chase cam. I wish I brought the chase cam because it would have been sick if I had the chase cam. But you know what's crazy is that I already felt like I was pushing it with the flight today. I felt like I didn't have any time, and the clouds did look kind of on the rough side, so I kind of was thinking like, man, could it rain? But I was looking at the weather, and I was like, nah, it's not going to rain. And then I was thinking like, I don't want to waste any time. Setting up the chase cam is like a whole nother process. It's like you lay the wing out, then you gotta lay the chase cam out, you gotta hook the chase cam up, you gotta make sure it's running, and then you go and take off. And typically, like, I actually now don't want to use the chase cam unless if it's a windier day, because man, when I come in on those hot landings, dude, I'm gonna be wailing the paramotor with the chase cam, which is devastating because I don't want to hurt the blade, I don't want to hurt the camera, you know. I think Yuvraj is going to bed. Hey man, good night. And at last, it was an amazing adventure to see. Hey Yuvraj, I always do forget that over in India right now, it's like the middle of the night. What time is it over there before you go to bed? Is it like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning? Hey, Eric even said good night. That's awesome, Eric. That's nice of you. Yeah, Yuvraj, good night. But what time is it though over there? I knew it. I said 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's 2:35 a.m. Hey, Yuvraj, you're the man for coming on here, and you're the man for sending me a little bit of money. Dude, you did not have to do that, man. So, like I said, as soon as my T-shirts come in, dude, one's going to be on the way for you for sure. So don't you worry, all right? So, hey, man, good night. Thanks for watching, dude, for real. And, yeah, man, make sure you drop a comment on that latest video that I just posted. So that always does help out a lot for other viewers to come in and watch. So I really do appreciate it, Yuvraj. You're the man, dude. And don't forget, Eric also said goodnight to you too, man. Eric's awesome for that. Very nice of you, man. Yeah, but anyway, dude, I'm pretty happy with today. You know, we got to go flying over the Dolphins, which was pretty epic, and it was something that I wasn't even expecting. Normally, the only thing I've really seen up in the air flying was like, you know, seagulls. You know, it's so funny when you see seagulls up there. I always freak out because I'm always trying to dive in between them. I will. I'll share the video to you, Yuvraj. I'll share it after the live's over, man. No, you didn't miss the live stream, Tom. What's going on, dude? Aviators, what's up, dude? What's happening, Tom? We're just hanging out in the Paramotor shop, man. Dude, did you see my epic video of my uncut today of flying of a whole nother island? It's cool that Tom's in on here. Tom's another paramotor pilot, dude. It's epic, dude, that you're on here watching the live stream. I do try to like stick with these being an hour. Ah, nice. You watched it, dude? Man, I know it's a little bit on the longer side, but I feel like when I'm trying to do the uncut videos, I'm trying to do them when I'm by myself. All right, can you guys hear me now? I'm so sorry about that. Sometimes I get a phone call and I can't like not take it. You know, I am really sorry about that. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. It's on, yes. All right, Eric, thank you so much for actually commenting back. I'm very sorry about that. Mike, Tom, Eric, I hope you guys are all still on here. I am very sorry about that. Sometimes I gotta try to do something different about my live streams with Tom, did you go flying today, dude? And I am very sorry about that, everybody. That was something that I was not expecting right there. But sometimes, dude, I was just getting a phone call like 6 times in a row, so I had to take that call. So I am sorry about that, guys. It's kind of, you know, something annoying on my end that I'm trying to change. Good. No flying today. Is it bad weather where you're at, Tom? Tom, where are you at again? I was trying to get a couple other paramotor pilots up on this live today, so you guys can all introduce each other. You know, I want like you guys to all know the pilots that I fly with, and I want them to like interact with you guys too. Hey, all right, Mike, it's all good, dude. I appreciate it, dude. I'll talk to you later. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. You're in Florida, dude. That's epic. So Tom, what I was doing today was outside of my little flying I did before the crazy rain came, was that I wanted to come home, and if you saw the whole video, you saw that when I came in and landed, I like pepper sprayed the crap out of my paramotor when I came in and did that slide landing. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to clean the whole paramotor off, you know, which I did. I air chucked sand all off it. I wiped it down. I normally use WD-40 and like a rag on the motor side to really wipe the motor up, you know, to get all that salt air sand off the engine. And today, I wanted to properly hook up the speed bar. So I got the speed bar all hooked up through all my setups here. I do have a couple little questions that I'm not really too thrilled about. I feel like, I guess no matter how you run it, it's gonna drag on the harness a little bit. Is that normal, Tom? What'd you just say? Yeah, dude, it was muddy sand too, like the worst type of sand you can imagine. So, Tom, do you use a speed bar when you go out flying? And you know what's funny, Tom? I was just talking to Tucker God again about a second type of wing that I'm trying to maybe talk about getting in the future, you know, not right now or anything like that. And I was talking to him about the speed bar stuff, and I was talking to him, and he never got back to me about, at least he didn't get back to me yet, about how, like, the line here hooks up. And I feel like I got, like, this funny drag, and I guess that it's because I'm not hooked up to the wing yet. I guess that's why it kind of looks a little funny to me. But I just feel like there's going to be some like resistance on the harness. Is that how your speed bar is on your Spider? I don't know if you have that issue or not, and if or if we have the same harness or not. And you're flying the Parajet, right? You're flying a Parajet Maverick with the Atom 80, right? If I'm not mistaken. Because like I said, like it just makes me mad because I want to know about this speed bar and make sure it's all hooked up right. Because like I said, I haven't used it on my Maverick. The pulleys are missing from the Durdeck harness. Didn't notice when I bought it from Aviator. Oh, really? Oh, that's kind of beat, man. Dude, if you want, I can reach out to them for you and try to see what the heck. Oh, you have the Moster 185. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I stand corrected about that. I knew that you had the Maverick. But, man, I can't believe that you're missing the pulleys on yours. Dude, I wonder if I have the pulleys on my other harness. I have that one. So on my split leg harness, I actually too heavy for the Atom 80. Too heavy? So you know what's funny? So I found out that really, maybe in theory, you know, you claim that you're too heavy for the Atom 80, but really if you probably had more room for a takeoff, it would probably still take you off though, right? Like I feel like my EOS 100, I've watched that motor really pick some weight up on some other pilots, like no problem at all, you know? But I've noticed that they needed more room, and then when they go up, they're like going up like an escalator. You know what I mean? Instead of like how the Moster picks us right up like a rocket, you know what I mean? But yeah, regardless, so I just looked at my my split leg harness. If I want to run for 50 yards. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound any fun. No, I hear you, Tom. So, Tom, if you don't mind me asking you, how old are you, man? And do you have a Facebook, dude? Do you follow me on Facebook? And do I follow you on TikTok, actually, to think about it? Is your name the same on TikTok? But yeah, I'm only asking because, you know, I do like a lot of other videos and stuff like that on those things that are like kind of like, I'll post like short videos or like little goofy videos before I like actually post my long-term stuff like on here. I'm trying to get more used to doing that on my YouTube shorts like I do on Facebook and TikTok and stuff. I'm trying to get more comfortable with doing it. But yeah, dude, I cannot believe that you didn't have those things on your harness, man. That's kind of a little upsetting. But yeah, I'm probably about to start getting ready to probably put all this stuff away. 48, I don't have a Facebook. I did, but I passed it. I don't use TikTok. Yeah, no, it's all good. No, it's all right. I actually, the only reason why I use Facebook is because, you know, my family's all split apart so far away, and that's how we kind of stay in touch. And I actually, ironically, got monetized on Facebook first, and that's what led me to become a YouTuber, and then now I'm monetized here on YouTube. And then, you know, I wasn't monetized on TikTok, but I was making money on TikTok. And then as soon as I started to make good money on TikTok, they deleted my account because I started doing these lives all the time, which kind of made me mad that that happened, because I never actually got to claim any of the money that I started to make on there, which was so crazy to me. But regardless of that, I started a new TikTok, and it's not that great actually compared to what it used to be. Oh, good. All right, so cool. All right, so you're already on top of it. That's good to hear, man. Good, Tom. Good. I was going to say, that doesn't sound like them, you know, at all. That must have been just a little simple mistake, you know. That's at least what it seems like or sounds like. But, dude, I'm, like, super excited, though, having the speed bar hooked up to my Durdeck harness. Do you have the Durdeck harness on yours? Durdeck comfort harness. Dude, this harness is actually so nice. Definitely a big fan of it. Man, it's actually getting cooler outside right now, which is making me mad. Because yesterday, dude, we had like 72 degrees. The day before, we had like up to 80 degrees. And like the day before that, it was like super nice. And now we have nothing but rain and super high winds and junk weather. Okay, yeah, nice, dude, yeah. Nah, you know, I just like the Facebook because, like I said, I make money on there. And it's just a nice way where I get to talk to my family, you know, and stuff. And I have family in Kentucky that are older and they don't YouTube watch or anything like that. So, but they all have a Facebook, and so they get to see my flying on there, which is really cool. And so that's why I kind of put a little bit of effort into my Facebook on top of the YouTube channel. It's because I do have family watching on there, and I feel like to me that's really important. And Eric, you're still watching, buddy? I'm glad that you're still on here, dude. That's awesome. And Eric that's on here is family too, which is really cool, you know. And Eric is trying to become a YouTuber himself, which is going to be really cool. Yeah, dude, definitely a great way for sure, you know. And plus, like, now with me doing all the car shows, there's so many car show groups on Facebook that always are posting about where the next show is going to be at. So that's actually really cool to kind of always keep up to date on, you know. I do like the car show life. I love that I'm totally different from everybody else at those shows, and it's nice. I have to bring like a ton of bottles of water with me because I talk to so many people. Because most of the time people think that I'm actually pushing the car with the paramotor on the back. People think that that's what's actually making the car mobile. Because when I come pulling up, because I don't like put a lock on the propeller, it's spinning as I'm pulling in. Oh, did you hear that, Eric? Tom's saying to, when you're all ready to go with your YouTube channel, definitely start letting us all know, dude. You hear that, buddy? That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, Eric. That's really cool that your parents watch me too. You know, they're always liking my videos on Facebook and stuff like that. And I see that your mom, Eric, is actually posting a lot of videos now on TikTok, which is really cool. Tom, Eric's parents own a company called Cravewell, and it's like this really cool, healthy way of eating company that they have. And they promote like how to be better, how to eat better and stuff like that. And they're called Cravewell. They're out of Philadelphia, which is super cool, you know. And Eric, when you come here, I have a GoPro just for you, dude, all right? I have one for you to give you, okay? And it'll be a gift from me, from my YouTube channel to you, for your YouTube channel. Yeah, Cravewell, dude. Like, see, if you had a Facebook, you would know what I'm talking about because I share their stuff all the time. Dude, it's like if you want to be better, you got to eat better. You know what I mean? Kind of attitude. And it's like the way to go. And for me, like, I'm actually been trying to, like, make a video for them as, like, not like a sponsor because they didn't sponsor me. I'm just trying to help their company out. You know what I mean? I love making videos. It'd be so cool if I can like come up with a creative commercial skit idea for them, you know? It's in Collegeville, PA. Yeah, Tom, it's a really cool company, man. If you get a Facebook, dude, my Facebook is just my name. It's Danny Williamson, and you'll see. Or if you probably just look up Cravewell, it'll probably pop up online. I think they also, I know for sure, they have an app. You know, if you have like a smartphone, an Android, or an iPhone, I'm pretty sure you can just look it right up and it'll come right up. Yeah, you can do online orders, you know, and it's like, it's just really cool. You know, it's to me, I'm all about supporting the local companies, and I actually really like what they're doing. You know what I mean? It's like they're trying to, they're trying to encourage people to eat better, and they really provide the healthiest type of food and snacks that you could ever buy. You know, and it's all about cleansing your body. It's really cool, man. I really like their stuff. Raj, you're back on here. I know, I'm still doing the live, dude. This is actually considered one of the longest lives I've done. We got Pilot Tom on here from Tampa Bay, Florida, and he got me on here for a little bit longer, dude. And we got Eric still. He's on here still watching. He's talking about his parents' company, which is really cool. And Eric is going to actually become a YouTuber soon, which is really cool. I actually have a GoPro, maybe even 2 GoPros for him. So, yep, from Philadelphia. Eric, one of the best places in the world, definitely. Eric, what kind of a YouTube channel are you trying to start? Are you trying to do like a gamer YouTube channel? Are you trying to do like a how my life kind of YouTube channel is, kind of vlogging? What are you trying to do? Yeah, gaming. See, that's really cool, Eric. I think that if you were to do gaming, just from my personal opinion, is to show your utmost excitement about what you love about your gaming skills and to try to be a little bit different than everybody else, you know? So, Yuvraj, I don't think Eric has a Facebook or an Instagram yet. Eric's a little bit younger. I don't know if he has any of that stuff yet. Eric, do you have an Instagram or a Facebook yet? Eric is just starting out with everything. He wants to become a YouTuber first, I believe. And then I believe he'll actually grow into having those other things in time, you know? But I think his initial start is to get a GoPro. Yep, Eric is only 9. Yes, Cravo Calf. Yep, that's it. Yeah, Tom, you found it? You looked it up? Dude, that's epic, man. That's super cool. Dude, Tom, that's actually really awesome, man. I'm really actually happy that you did that. I'm actually, I'm always trying to support them, and I'm actually really happy that you just did that, man. That's really cool of you, Tom. Really, that's awesome. So Eric does not fly paramotors, but he will probably would like to do a tandem flight one of these times with me, which would be pretty cool. Eric is just a kid who is just starting out with the dream, with the passion idea, you know? I hang out with Eric's parents, and I hang out with Eric. Eric's gotten to ride around in the hot rod. Looks like they have a very great stuff. Dude, they have a really great setup that they got going on. Oh yeah, Eric, that's so funny. I saw your comment last night on the YouTube channel that you saw Baywatch. So that one paramotor, you can kind of see it right there in the back corner, the red one. That was in Baywatch. And what's his name? I can't believe I can't think of his name, but he flew that paramotor in Baywatch. And it's so funny, like seeing him up in the air flying around. It's hilarious. But yeah, that's why I wanted that paramotor, because he flew that same exact model. That's not the exact same one that he flew up in the air. David Hasselhoff. He flew that exact same style paramotor, the FX USA made paramotor. No, not Hulk Hogan. No, not Hulk Hogan. That's the wrestler, dude. David Hasselhoff, the actor. It's actually really funny that you said that, Eric. They're 2 different people, buddy. Yeah, you know what, Eric? Eric, do you actually want to fly the paramotor? That's something that I don't think I've ever really asked you. Tom just said he wished you the best of luck in your flying. Eric, would you ever want to go up for a tandem flight? Oh, you're saying that Hulk Hogan was in Baywatch. I see what you mean. Oh, Yuvraj. So I do have a WhatsApp, but I never use it. The only time I've ever used it was when I went on a trip to Belize. And I did that for like a, what do you call it? I guess so I was able to talk to my family for free. But to me, it's kind of like almost useless because of Facebook and Instagram messaging, because it's all the same. If you have Wi-Fi, it's all free, you know? Eric, would you ever want to go up in the air flying a paramotor? Pilot Tom was actually asking. In a way, I should say. Eric, you're eating a wrap? What kind of a wrap are you eating? But Eric, would you want to go up for a paramotor flight? Oh, yes. Oh, that's awesome, Tom. You see that? That sounds good. So then we're going to definitely make a YouTube video of that for sure. So realistically speaking, I'm actually, Tom, not certified to do the tandem flights, but my really good friend, Pilot Tom, that you see, yeah, you see him in the YouTube videos. Pilot Tom's the one with the green wing. He flies the core, the 23 meter, and he is certified to do the tandem flights. So, Eric, you would most likely go up with Tom, dude. You would have such a good time. I want to set that up for you the next time that you're here then. As long as your parents are okay with it. Yeah, dude, Pilot Tom is a really good pilot. He is like what I look at as like the Tucker Gott version of pilots. He's super good at flying. He's really cautious about what he's always doing, and he's just all around a very cool, chill guy. And I'm lucky enough to get to call him a friend of mine. You know, he's super cool. You know, and I'm such a big fan of him, and I really actually look up to Pilot Tom. And just like Azmat, you know, my mentor, which I don't know. Yeah, you've seen him too. I make a lot of videos of, you know, all the pilots that I fly with. Azmat, which is my mentor, the guy who taught me how to fly, and then Pilot Tom, who has been like a great flying buddy, and he's been coping my skills. Yeah, Tucker Gott doesn't live here anymore in New Jersey. He was here in Jersey. I do hang out with some of his friends that still live here in Jersey, which is pretty cool. I do attend to fly with them. Sometimes it's more on the random side than any, because they all live up north Jersey. I live all the way at the bottom of New Jersey. I live in the Cape May region. So, yeah, he's in Arizona now. So, I think I would have to make Tom a, what's it called on here? Tom, you have a YouTube channel, right? Let's see here. How can I do that? Let's see. So, let me click on Tom's name here. Tom. Add as a moderator. All right, so let's see. All right, Tom, I just set you up as a moderator. So if you have a YouTube channel, if you want to send it on here so we all can have it. Yuvraj here was just asking about it. And if you don't have one, no big deal, you know what I mean? And I hope that you're not offended that I just turned you into a moderator. Gives you a little bit of authority on the channel here, which is pretty cool. On the lives, which is pretty sweet. Scoob actually taught me how to just do that. But really right now what's going on is that I'm probably about to be getting off here in the next 2 minutes. So Tom, if you have a YouTube channel, share it right now on the live so it's always on this video. So even for any viewers that ever come and watch, they can always come and click your YouTube channel. And if you do have a YouTube channel, I encourage everybody to definitely click on there. No, sir, not yet. I have to create a new YouTube channel. Okay. All right, Tom, no big deal. So I still made you into a moderator. So I hope that you don't mind that I just did that. Wow, I just got something in my eye. Wow, I can't believe that something just, I think a bug just flew right into my eye right there. So listen, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to end it live. All right, so Tom just said that he does not have a YouTube channel, but he will soon. Love being as a mod, thank you. Okay, yeah, no doubt. All right, Azmat. Or I mean, Yuvraj, Eric. All right, so the next time I do a live, Eric and Yuvraj, I will set you guys up for that too, okay? It takes a little bit to do that. Oh, dude, that's awesome, Tom. Definitely, definitely. So, Yuvraj and Eric, the next time that I do a live, I'll set you guys up for that too as well, okay? Especially you guys, because you guys are always on here. And Tom, I definitely really appreciate you coming on here, hanging out with us, talking paramotor related stuff. That is my favorite. It is the best time ever. And it's dinner time for me. I'm super hungry. So until the next time, everybody, Tom, you're the man for coming on here. Dude, set yourself up a YouTube channel. I would love to watch your videos. And create yourself get yourself a Facebook so we can talk to each other more. You know, that would be really cool. And if not, no big deal. Yeah, until the next one, everybody. I really do appreciate everyone coming on. We got the hook up the speed bar on the SkyMax Star for the first time, finally. And we got to do a really cool epic flight today, which was a lot of fun. I did not like how wet it was, but it was a good time. So, all right, everybody, until the next one. Like I said, I really do enjoy all you guys that are on here watching. And yeah, until next one, everybody. Eric, Yuvraj, Tom, thanks again. Really do appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Till the next one. Peace out, everybody.